I didn't stretch the adductors and the glutes. That was a mistake, because I only cared about the front split. I realized it is important to stretch these muscles to get the front split and for your overall health. It is raining and cold today. I really didn't want to record. You can use multiple layers of clothing when the weather is cold to maximize your flexibility gains. Also, I didn't feel like stretching adductors and glutes, but here I am. You have to do the 90-90 stretch for adductors and glutes. Do it at your own level. If you cannot do 90 degrees, that is perfectly fine. But you have to focus on the middle part. You have to really spread those legs. You have to focus the stretch on the glutes and on the adductors. The adductors are the internal part of your leg, and with this kind of technique, you will really feel the stretch on those adductors, especially in the middle part. Also, you can do 10 reps for each side. If you are a beginner, if your legs are not at 90 degrees, that is perfectly fine. There are many ways to do this stretch, but this is just a way that I found that is really helpful to stretch those adductors. When you get more advanced, you can do the advanced variation that also stretches the hip flexors. I do this stretch almost every day now because it stretches almost every muscle of the leg. It is so good. When you get more advanced, you will be able to feel this pottery and to work almost every muscle of the leg with this one exercise. You can do 10 reps of the beginner's variation and 10 reps of the advanced variation, like in a superset. But if you cannot do the advanced variation, then you can just stick with the 10 beginner reps or even 20 beginner reps. But you really have to do this stretch. It will give you flexibility gains. Also, you have to work on the pancake and the side split. In my case, these are still a work in progress. For the pancake, you have to stick out the butt, like you have to roll the pelvis out as I am showing. This will stretch the adductors and the glutes, and this is the correct technique to do it. I was really focused on the front split. By the way, I have a course on how to get it. You can check it on the description. But I was getting really sore. Remember, you have to give some love to your adductors and to your glutes. Thank you for watching. I hope this was useful. And remember, the deeper you breathe, the deeper you stretch.